More colleges and universities are deciding to require students to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 when they arrive on campus in the fall. Brown University in Rhode Island, Rutgers in New Jersey, and closer to home, Northeastern in Boston, just to name a few. Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Jordan Jaglenzer. Here in Western Mass, decisions are still being finalized. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo is getting answers about how this is playing out and whether or not it's even legal.
It's been a roller coaster, kind of just like waiting for the next announcement.
COVID-19 has forced a lot of students to learn through a screen for nearly a year. Students like Jenna-Lise Rodriguez at American International College have had enough.
That really puts a damper on, the school year in general.
Many schools are planning a return to in-person learning for the upcoming academic year. UMass Amherst is boasting plans to return to a more recognizable way of learning. School officials posting on their website, quote, "That means an emphasis on face-to-face instruction, full residence halls, and a complement of student events and activities." But does it also mean an emphasis on having a student body fully vaccinated against COVID-19?
It's definitely personal preference, but as a health science student, I definitely support the vaccine.
Western Mass News reached out to several college campuses in the region. The ones you see on your screen are still determining their vaccine policies, but don't currently have a requirement for students to get the COVID-19 shot. Meantime, Northeastern University in Boston made the decision to require their students get vaccinated, saying on their website, in part, they will be expected to arrive on campus in September fully vaccinated unless they have a medical or religious exemption.
And they have been doing this for decades in terms of requiring vaccines.
Attorney Jared Olenoff says just like workplaces, colleges can require students to get a vaccine, whether they're public or private institutions. Like Northeastern's policy outlines, Olenoff says school officials have to offer exemptions for people with medical conditions or sincere religious beliefs that prevent them from getting the shot.
There's nothing illegal about saying that students have to get the vaccine.
Now, a lot of vaccines that somebody might need for school, like measles or meningitis, are given out in a doctor's office where that sort of record keeping is a lot more meticulous. Olenoff is putting colleges on notice that documentation for the COVID-19 vaccine could be much more easily faked.
It's a piece of paper. It is not an official document.
But he warned students that getting caught with fake records could violate their school's policies.
That could result in suspension or expulsion for any kind of lying.
It's a debate that's cropped up in different settings during the COVID-19 pandemic, but for students like Rodriguez, getting the shot means getting the chance to return to learning once more, uninterrupted.
I think that vaccine would ensure that we're safe and that we don't have to close down again.
In Springfield, Audrey Russo, Western Mass News.